Hello. Oh, my camera's moved. Forgot I did that. Hello, chat. Hello, guys. Hello, guys. Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Going now? Okay, bye. Wait a minute. Wait. Hi. Hello. My apologies for that, guys. I just need to sort my headphones out. How is everyone doing? I'm just wrapping a wire together. Cool. Cool. Hello, hello, chat. We're playing Minecraft today. Alright. There we go. I made some new artwork today. Let's do that. I also need to post my Instagram post. There we go. Do I not have a Tumblr link? I don't have a Tumblr link. I thought I did. I'm so sorry, guys. Hold on, let me sort that out, guys. I did not realize that I, in fact, did not have a Tumblr link. Why does he keep taking me to that page? That's so weird. Do I genuinely just not have a Tumblr page? I do. Why didn't it work? Tumblr. What? Stream elements just not loading? Oh, there you go. That's the Tumblr link. I did not realize. Bing bong. Let me just. I need to post. Wait, am I on the? I am on the right account. Okay. Okay. Cause for a second I thought I was on the wrong Instagram account. Do I? Is it just super bright outside, or is it just struggling to focus on me today? Strange. Next. Where is it? Cool. Bonk. Right, it would help if I could spell, wouldn't it? Harvey. Harvey. There we go. Yay! Posting. I'm live. Cool. Cool. Right. And I've just had a post on Instagram. That's crazy. Wow. Wowie! Cool. Isn't that exciting? Alright. Opening up the Minecraft. 21.6. No, 21.4. While I do that, I'm going to put my blind off. Cool. Okay, now Tumblr kicks in. Cool. It's more Minecraft time. Just give it a minute for the lag. Oh. Hooray. Hooray. Cool. How is everyone doing? My phone needs to stop lighting up. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay, so we've got this, and last stream we built these 3 absolutely magnificent trees. And I really like the shape of them. And I was thinking today we could do more trees. I mean, look how magnificent this tree is from down here. Like, it's the perfect kind of shape to be leaning over there. And then the third one's around here. We also got rid of this because I could probably build a, like, something else there maybe. But I'm gonna be honest, I think it's fine as it is. And here's the third one. Oh, we also built this yesterday. Here's the third one leaning. We also built this little set of stairs down to my little fishing post. I wanted that kind of feeling of like you're going down a rickety stone staircase, and I think this matches it perfectly, I think. Especially the turn there. It's cute. I like it a lot. Today we are going to continue building custom trees, I think. The list says custom cherry trees, but I might go with a couple more of those oak. There's an oak one here. Well, that's an azalea tree, but you know what I mean. Oak base, if you will. There's an azalea tree there, but there's an azalea tree there, there, and there. I feel like there needs to be one over there. And do we want one over here? Let's scout out a new location for a new cherry tree, shall we? We need one of those, a couple of those. I usually use a strip spruce log at the bottom. Do we have any? Yes, we do. Oh, nice. I've literally got everything I need then. Then I mix in azalea leaves as well, and we could do some flowering. And then we also need... Do I still not have a chest for grass? What's going on? Let's yoink that. I need to yoink some grass. Let's go over here. I'm sure they don't care about the fact their grass is being stolen. Sure. I don't know the meaning as to why that was there. I've got 14 short grass. I just forgotten something. What is going on? I've forgotten to announce that I'm live. Cool. Ooh. There we go. And sleep. That's actually really good today. I think we need to remove this tree. I knew there was going to be one over here. Bonk. Bonk. Alright. Looks like this is where we're starting. Let's do that. There we go. There we go. Nice. We've got oak leaves, azalea leaves, and some flowering azalea leaves. I think would look really nice in this area. Oh, I didn't grab any. I did not grab any, oh my gosh, but it's called moss. Hello. Here's your voice until ground view. Aww. Oh, Bonsky. Let's have a look at that. That's a really good tree shape. Oh! Okay. My main monitor just went black. Not a good sign. Let's round this shape out, I think. Probably not the best sign, is it, really? Let's go back here. Yes! Now that is perfect. What? Now that looks like a perfect tree. I don't know about you guys. Let me look from this side. Okay, that bit there needs to be closed. Okay. Cool. Cool. There we go. Let's add the shading in. And then I think what we need to do is add the flowering in. We've only done one tree with the flowering azalea. There we go. On PC now. Nice. Let's have a look at this now. Perfect. We just need to get the moss and... Oh, there we go. There we go. That looks perfect. I think that's a perfect tree. We've built yet another perfect tree. That feels amazing to know. We are just gonna go get some moss because what I've done with the others is I add a bit of moss in the blocks that are fully covered. So then I can add like a little bit of grass on top. And it looks really good. Let's grab 6. So we can't sleep yet, okay. Oh, we also did this last stream, for those of you who weren't there for it. We had a problem with another fish had died, unfortunately. I can't remember the name of it. I think it was Nemo. He wasn't actually a clownfish. It was just a random fish that I'd named Nemo as a joke. I couldn't find him, and so I'd assumed that he'd also perished the same way as our dearly beloved salmon. So I added walls around. Now, there's a couple places where they can, like there, on the corners of walls. And here. There's like maybe 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total places that he could catch themselves on. 7 places they could catch themselves on that are out of land, but their spaces are so small they shouldn't do so. So they should all be fine now. We also added a new cod. His name's Itsu, after the noodles I eat all the time on stream. So we've got cod, we have itsu, we've got tango, and we've got goat. Those are all the fishies in here. And then when we catch an actual clownfish, we'll name it Nemo. Like a proper Nemo, not other random fish. Let me sleep real quick. We've also got my upside down mug for today. Cool. This is the tree. Alright, so we've got short grass. Like we do that, for example, and we can add the grass on top that's a bit higher than the natural bush pieces. I think this one's just got 2. I've done some trees before where they've had more than like several. Oh, here's a third one I can do now. Oh, it's beautiful. See the extra pieces of grass on the top if I show you from this angle? You can kind of see that it like adds a slight gradient going up and round. It creates it to be a rounder shape. Let me climb up here so I can show you. You see how it's a much more rounded shape? Whereas if that wasn't there, it'd be like donk donk kind of thing, but it creates a slightly rounder kind of appearance, just adding a bit of moss in. And the best bit is you really don't notice it. If you do it in the right places, you really don't notice it. But no, there we go. That's tree number 3. I'm really proud of that. We just need to add some underbranches. I usually do this last. Figure out where I want to put it. I think there. Or here. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Cool. That is tree number 4 now. Of the regular types. Which is really nice. Obviously my favourite one is still this leaning one here. It's the most dynamic of them all. Ah, I sneezed twice. Did not expect the second one. So you can see that's leaning a lot more downward, if that makes sense. I wish we had, like, hanging vines that looked a bit like wisteria vines. Like, regular vines are cool and all, but they're very flat. I wish, like, the 3D, like, kinds of things. Wish we had that. But this one's a leaning one. I was going to add the azalea, but we've got the azalea here. So I didn't in the end. But we created like a leaning design with the stairs. Make it like it's leaning over the cliff. And I think it's such a good touch. I think it looks really good there. The oak mixed with the spruce and then adding a bit of spruce at the bottom always matches. Also, for those of you who were not here last stream, because I love to show off what I was doing in previous streams, if you guys have missed any streams, I'm about to show you another very cool thing that I did yesterday. Is we rebuilt the fishing hut. And like right underneath here, And we added a cute little stone pathway that leads all the way down to it. Just put drink all over the floor. Nice, well done. Oh, and it's raining. So this is where the new fishing hut is now. I thought it was really cute here. I added a couple of extra pieces like these. Added some coral on the sides because dried coral looks like bits of stone or bits of like weird moss that have grown on the side, and I think that looks really cool. We've got a bit of vines spreading, and I rebuilt the whole thing. And we've got it coming down. We've got a sign hanging that says Yield Fish Hut. We've got like a smoker and some pots with some plants in and some candles. Decorated the wall here. It's supposed to look like a rickety old like stone pathway that's like a naturally eroded almost pathway that they sort of like half made steps into, half natural, if that makes sense. The sorts of paths you see like in like little Welsh beaches is the best way to describe them as. I don't really know how to explain it. And then we've also got a little lantern hanging here as well, which I really like the look of. Did a bit of a lid on that one, make it look like it's a proper little hanging lantern. I might try a fence gate there to see whether it makes it look a bit more like that rather than just chunky across. But this is how the side's looking. I'm going to texturize this the same as that. Maybe remove some gravel, texture it as well. I am obsessed with the pale moss. When you put the pale moss carpets down, it's just like a very slightly pale green, and it adds like vines going up the bottom of things or the blocks next to it. Look, you see that going up? It creates such a texture to it. I love them so much. This mixture of color, the dried coral with the slightly green, it just creates a bit more life. Like this cliffside has a lot of life to it. And I'm really proud of it. The best way to get up is basically through that little waterfall. Or jumping, really. It's kind of complicated, really. I do have a fence gate. Okay, so I can test this theory then. Does it look better with the fence gate or just the fence? And what we're going to be doing afterwards is we're going to be making cherry blossom custom trees. I might practice that one in a creative world to see whether there's anything else I need. Oh, that's much nicer. Look at that. It really does look like it goes out and down. Because the fence looks like it's also trying to hold something underneath it as well. And it's not holding anything underneath. So then it kind of looks a bit like an anomaly. Azalea, flowering azalea. Short grass. Oak leaves. I want to connect this chest back up again, I think. Just because it's really handy when I'm in there. Cool. Oh, nice. I actually got a bone meal from that. So I'm going to be building custom cherry trees today. So we know what natural cherry trees look like. And I also want to welcome maybe a spruce as well. But I think the cherry trees are the important ones here because we've got a lot of them. Let me have a look. Yeah, we've got quite a lot of cherry trees around. So I think maybe we'll work on cherry first. Because they add such a bright colour and made such a huge mess. Wow. Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot I was doing this. Gonna get rid of this version now. That was my tester on the floor. That's my nether highway. Let's go over here. Merp. Hello, Neo. Weather clear. Alright. We are going to tester cherry trees. So this is what a standard... Okay, that's a really boring cherry tree. But this is what standard cherry trees look like. Give me a regular cherry... Guys! Give me regular cherry trees. These are not regular cherry trees. These are whack-ass cherry trees. There we go. That's a regular cherry tree. It's got, like, the 2 branches coming off it. Chunk they will break. This is at spawn. These are within spawn, so they should be fine forever. And if I have any problem with it, then damn. It's just for my cactus farm. It's when the cactus comes up, I wanted it to be separated so I can make bone meal and collect cactus. And you couldn't just do that because it would just hop through the first hopper instead of going through both evenly, for obvious reasons. And I didn't know how else to do it. I don't want to have to manually, but honestly, maybe they removed small chunks. Oh my god, did they? Did they actually? Do they not have spawn chunks anymore? Oh my god. They did. It's now a 3x3. Well, they've reduced it. They've not got rid of it. They reduced it. They reduced the default. Note, update 1.20.5. Reduce the default spawn type to radius of 2. Effectively a 3x3 chunk area around spawn chunks. The settings will change via commands. Okay. Okay. So... Oh, you're on 0.5? I'm on 1.21.4, but the Minecraft wiki says 1.20.5 reduced it to 2. In even more recent, have they got rid of it even further? Is this 1.21.8 has got rid of it or something like that? Oh, that makes so much sense. So I don't need to mark out my spawn chunks anymore. I've got borders on my spawn chunks. I've got 4 markers that told me everywhere was loaded. That explains why so many machines have just simply stopped. Since when I went from 1. Not too long ago, about a month ago, I went 1.20.4 to 1.21.4. I jumped a hole. And because I don't update the moment a new update comes out. I don't update the hardcore one when a new update comes out. I wait until there's an Optifine variant for it. Because A, I'm more than happy to be on the version I'm on. Because it breaks a lot of things. And also because if that new version's laggy or causes problems, I'm then screwed because I can't go back. And so I just tend to live on a previous version for quite a while until, like, everything's ironed out and smoothed out. Say, for example, 1.20.5 has got problems, so then they made 1.20.6. I don't know. Yeah, well, this is just my hardcore one, so I don't use commands. I marked out the chunk borders. That's what the amethyst is for. And in 1.20.4, all of my farms, like my iron farm and everything like that, worked really fast, and I had loads of iron. And now my iron farm only works when I'm sat by it. So they've changed it. That's so BS. That's actually so stupid. What? I actually hate that. I actually really hate that. Well, spawn chunks late. Oh, gone. Okay, so spawn chunks are now at 2. I'm never updating the game ever again. No, I'm joking. Of course I'm going to update the game. Not even a 3x3. I need to mark up my new spawn chunks. Well, my sorting system is within the 3x3. I can tell you that now because I know where my exact spawn chunk is, and it's like it's right next to that. But like, I mean, I stay at my spawn long enough anyway, so most things loaded around me anyway tend to stay on. I guess I just need to AFK at things a bit more now than I used to. That's kind of stupid. I really hate that. Anyway, just so that my mood doesn't get completely ruined, we're building custom trees. And now, I see a lot of people when they build cherry trees, custom ones. Wasted RAM. Yeah, server owners, that's cool, crazy, yeah. Single player owners, I despise it. I actually kind of hate that. I understand completely. I've seen some people use spruce logs. Some people... Right, can I get onto Google, please? Thank you. I'm gonna look on... You can't change sport. Yeah. Cherry trees Minecraft. Some people use, like, dark oak. Some people just use, like, nether bricks and stuff to keep with the colour. Portal chunk loader? What the fuck is a portal chunk loader? Now, do I follow the same principle I've been doing with oak trees? Or do I think cherry trees are a bit more spread out. Some people aren't even using the cherry blocks at all to make cherry trees. That's also... Oh, here's a good example of what a cherry tree looks like. Let's use this as an example. Okay. This is someone's build. They've also used brown. Okay, so let's use dark oak. There we go. I don't like the look of dark oak trapdoors when it comes to builds with this, which kind of sucks. Always find spruce looks good because it just blends in. There we go. So theirs leans a bit. So they do that for the base shape. Then the roots spreading out. Pink lace quite... Oh, no, yeah, I'm probably going to do that. That's why I'm practicing here. Nice seal. Huh? Nice what? This is the shape of their branches, because for what I've been doing with mine is this, for context. Oh! Yeah, no, I see it now. I know what a seal is. I did not realize that that's what you meant. What I've been doing is loading up with the trapdoors. Nope, that one goes on that side. And that one roughly goes on that side. Whichever side one side's leaning towards. Like, this is the rough shape of an oak tree, what I've been doing. Oak / azalea. I've mixed the two. So it's mostly oak leaves with a bit of azalea in there. This is the kind of shape of an oak tree, and it's bigger on this side and comes down like this, like two bunches, if you will. And this is the sort of rough shape I've been doing. It slightly changes every time depending on the layout of, if this is on the edge, then obviously it's going to come out and round a bit more here. But this is the rough shape of what I've been doing. Oh! I've been gifted Tank Vastics. I did not realize that I was muted. I thought I tapped it. I must have missed. This is the shape of the oak tree that I've been doing. Oak azalea. With a bit of flowering azalea. I've done like 2 out of the 4's got a bit of flowering azalea. My God, it's on now. But this is the sort of shape that I've seen people keep building cherries in. I kind of want them to look like they're by the same person, which is the problem. Because it's very easy to look at someone else's way of building something. Did you get paid yet? Actually, that you reminded me. I need to actually check that. I don't think so. I might have done. I might just be really stupid. Oh, payout threshold not met yet. Have I? Oh, currently I have. Oh, previously. When was the last time I was paid then? August 13th. I didn't get anything in August. Like bonsais? Yeah. Did I get something in August? Did I miss it? Hold on a minute. I do not remember getting anything in August. I don't remember seeing a notification. What? I've not been paid yet because I haven't hit the threshold apparently yet. Well, apparently I have, but I haven't. I don't understand. Maybe I don't get it yet. I don't know. I don't know when the threshold is. Honestly, Twitch, the way that Twitch pays is so confusing. When's the threshold? Where does the threshold end? I don't... Oh, I have! I literally have! Oh, you guys can't see that. £35. Okay, Sunlight scam. Can I send this to myself? Withdraw. Well, it's... I did get the money. I must have just not been it must have been an email and I just completely didn't see it because I'm stupid like that. I'm going to quickly take my jumper off because I'm really warm all of a sudden. Okay. I turned the fan on as well, hopefully to cool the room down. It's making me cold now, though. I've requested a withdraw. Yes. So I was going to say, I thought I had money. I thought, surely I had hit the threshold at some point. Apparently, the pay that I get in September is the money I earned in August. Which makes sense when I think about it like that. They don't lay it out like that. It's really confusing. Thank you for the rat. Neo goes meow. Confirmed. Thank you for the golden tomato. Oh my gosh. So people build them a bit curvier. Okay. And with darker wood. I guess the problem is that with cherry, because it's such a dark purple, you can't really... Because everything else is light, obviously. I can't use mangrove. It's too red, I think. I does say meow. Yeah, I think if we got such a straight bark here, whereas these tend to curve out and round, I think the best thing to do is... And they're also a bit taller than the little oak trees that I've been building. Oh, I want to add in fences, I think. I like the look of the fences. Betos? It is, in fact. I think this kind of shape makes a lot of sense. Let's put that there. Oh, what I did with the leaning tree was this. Like that for a gradual lean. But I think this needs more of this kind of shape. And so if he throws, you do not need a third one, guys. Come on. If I use stripped dark oak wood like that, there we go. And it blends in. And we've got 2 on this side here. And then I can do this kind of thing here. Oh, yes, we do in 3D. If you guys could find someone who knew how to do 3D, then maybe. I've got the shape. Guys, I've got the shape. Look at this. Now that is the kind of shape that I'm going to be using. I think, because this is the regular oak. I think this looks perfect. No, I'm just going to leave that there. If I need it, I need it. I don't know how to do 3D. But then I'd have to pay you. You said it's good with pink glazed terracotta. Is this the color scheme we're going with? I saw some people using glass or pink wool. Or do we use regular pink? Of course. And then we can add... Oh no, we can't, never mind. I was gonna say we can add the pink petals on as well. No, we can't. No, we can't. We can add like pink carpets though. Just a bit more texture. Can I get away with adding moss? With like pink petals on it? With like pink tulips, maybe? No! I'm gonna also try pink concrete as well, just to see how it looks. I'm gonna start how I normally do. But these need to be sort of more separated than each other. There we go. There we go. Punishment worse than death. You will become a whale. No! But it needs to come out a bit more, I think. Needs to go out a bit more. And then here we go. Sloopy. Like that. Like the wow. Like drooping like that, do we think? I mean, this side needs to be higher, I know that for sure. Because this side is the higher up side of the two. Bit more like a willow. Yeah, I'm just trying to... Just trying to bring it down a bit more, I think, on that side. And then try to bring it up a bit more on this side. How about that? That looks too much here. Use pink glass panes. Oh my gosh, I could. Oh, they don't connect to anything. But I can use them on the bottom. Don't want to use too many. Oh, I don't want to put them next to each other either. Helps so much. Let's go to that one. Yeah, okay, there we go. Can I hide green in amongst here? No, that's really not worth it. Okay, so we can't do that. That's too much. Some pink terracotta. I'm trying out using pink glazed terracotta. Because it's got this kind of funky pattern to it. That I think kind of looks good. I quite like that, I'm not gonna lie. We could try adding some pink wool as well. On some of the top bits here. That's what I meant. Oh, okay. Told you it fits well. Yeah, I saw some people using this on the different sites that I use. Oh! Look at that! No pink wool. Then let's add a couple little bit. Ooh! Okay, off I go. Let's add a couple panes on top of places that pink concrete powder. Oh, yeah, actually you got a point. We could do pink concrete powder. In that case then, some of these are gonna have to be carefully placed. There we go. No more pink. Right. Cool. You know what? Oh, there's more pink wool over here. I need to add a bit of... Now that's the real shit. Let's have a look at the top of it. Now that looks good from a top-down angle. It's kind of got the same sort of like shape to it. New string glass. I know, I know. I just don't want to. I think that on the top and then that at the bottom. Now I think this. Let's get rid of these in the background. This does mean I'm gonna get Oh wait, no, it's its own command now. Wait, how is it? Tick speed. Tick rate. Be gone! Is tick speed no longer a thing? I'm assuming tick speed is no longer a thing. It's now tick rate. Tick rate also affects, be gone. Random tick speed. Yeah. Is it 1 or 10? It's not 1! It's also not 10. What's it normally? 20? Game rule. Random tick speed. There we go. Yeah, I wonder what happened to random. Yes! There we go. 20? Yeah. Assumed so when 1 and 10 were a bit too slow. Okay, so this is the shit. Let's rebuild this over here so that I know how I'm building oak trees as well. I mean, I know how I'm building oak trees. Tanner's redstone tick speed. Yeah. Basically, I very dumb. Cool. I'm gonna take some. Okay. Because this is made with oak leaves, azalea leaves, with the occasional flowering azalea, moss, and short grass, believe it or not. I can show you the ones I've already built in my world. I mean, it's obviously a lot easier to build in creative. For rather obvious reasons. Again. Oh. Oh. I did not know people have been doing that. That feels a bit strange. This is the kind of shape. Look how cool that is. It bushes around. Oh. Fanboy is not transphobic. That's really weird. I don't think the term fanboy is a transphobic term in any way. Any type of the word. Yeah. Sounds about right. That's how I build oak trees. And I love the shape of them. I got the idea of using moss with this from a post on Reddit? What? No, I don't use Reddit. On Pinterest. Someone was building a tree and they put this in, but they used the world edit version, so it's obviously not got moss on it. And then a comment said, for those of you who want to build it in survival, you can use moss. And I was like, oh my god, that's a brilliant idea, because I love the way that it like texturizes it. Because without it... Got toast, nice. Yeah. It's when a dude feels more comfortable looking feminine before they realise, oh wait, no, that's actually just because I'm a woman. That's that little period, the femboy period. Man experiments. Man classes himself as a femboy because he's still a dude, but likes wearing feminine things and being perceived as a female. Egg period. That's why when certain femboys do actually end up progressing further, people are like, oh my god, fork fan in kitchen. Wow, femboy to trans female pipeline. It's funny. I think it's just funny. Yeah. No, I mean, some people can just want to be just perceived as a feminine man, or not as a woman, but dress like one, or, you know, those sorts of things. That's fine. Sometimes people just want to be perceived as a pretty little princess, and that's okay. But yeah, this is oak tree. It really does look like an oak tree, because if you compare it with an oak sapling, like a natural oak tree, if you compare it with... Like, they've got the same essence, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, this has got the same essence that does, you know what I mean? Do you see it? It's got the kind of the vague shape, the bushiness of one, because it does split off into two, because that's how most trees work in life. Crazy fact. If you guys didn't know already, trees do often have more than one. And then this has even more of the bushiness that we've been building here, amplified up and round because it's a lot more of a curvy shaped tree. Like, you can see the difference between the two, and I think that looks really good. And I'm so glad I was able to test this, so I know what kinds of blocks I'm going to need. So I'm going to need to get pink concrete powder and pink glazed terracotta, which means I need pink terracotta, which means either we're buying... Actually, I know I've got a villager who can trade me pink terracotta. Oh my gosh. Glass panes the tree. No, I don't want anything dangly specifically on this. I'm going to make willow types that are going to be even droopier with vines and danglies like that. But green panes for me, I think suit... this more than they do being the underside of trees. I think having the trees slightly different from each other, like into the tree, they don't mix in though. That's the problem. What I've been doing is I've been mixing like azalea leaves with regular oak leaves because they're slightly different textures. And what I've been doing actually as well, there's 2 of the 4 trees I've done this. I've added just the tiniest bit of flowering azalea just to add a bit more color to it. A couple trees have got this. It depends on what it's nearby. Like, I didn't do this to the tree that's right by a build that's got a lot of flowering azalea on it. I did do it next to my cherry blossom themed greenhouse though. I think the pink matched nicer. But I don't want to do this to all of the trees because some oak trees don't have flowers and some trees can have flowers. And I think... Okay, so I need to memorize this shape. And the horse in the background, naturally. So we need pink concrete, cherry leaves, pink glazed terracotta, pink panes. Okay. Warning, lag. If I go to Spacer Station. Oh. Okay, have fun. Yes, as you can see, this is... It's not my birthday, but thank you. As you can see here, this is one of the trees we built that didn't have it. The horse in the background is a natural part of the process. It is. Let me find the other ones. That one over there, I did. Because I've been basically replacing where any azalea tree is. Because I like the droopiness of azalea trees.
Happy birthday!
Still not my birthday, but thank you. Happy birthday. Not my birthday. Oh, here's my first custom tree I did. This one here. So where do we want the first custom cherry tree to sit, guys? Everyone, pick a cherry tree. Which one should we go for? Should we go for one over here? Because we've got a lot of cherry trees over here. We could do this one. This one here, or that one there, maybe. Should we do this one? I think we might do this one. That one. Cool. Right, we're gonna need... Like, I won't mind getting any of the cherry wood from this. Yum. Boing. Cool. Boing, boing. Bonk, 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 bonk. Actually, one good thing about replacing the azalea trees is I always get some rooted dirt from the base of them. Which is really nice to be able to I actually just love rooted dirt. It's so pretty, but it's so difficult to get lots of, so I don't really do much with it. Oh, it's thundering. Okay. Go. It's either thundering or the sky's having a heart attack. It's pretty much the same thing, but... Like, we're slowly getting a wood, collection back, which is really nice to see. Cool, let's put that in there. Oh, I just simply have a lot. Okay. How much pink dye do I have? That's magenta. 21 might not be enough. Both? Yeah. Feels like it. I've got a bit of pink terracotta. I might need to buy some more, though. Okay, let's go make pink concrete powder and pink stained glass panes. Because those are the two other important pieces that we need here. There we go. And then we need... sand and gravel. Nice. There we go. Okay, cool. I only used half a stack. Alright. Let's make another 8 of that so that we can make a stack of those. Cool. So we should be able to make some more terracotta. Do I have any? I have 29 emeralds. Hooray! It's only 29! Oh, it feels so empty here. I've got such a good aim on this world. It's unbelievable. The moment I go into any other multiplayer world, all of a sudden my aim goes downhill. But I've got amazing aim on this world, and I'm not afraid to show it off. It feels so empty without the trees here. I'm not gonna lie. I missed the tree already. We're gonna build one here, I think, on the edge. And I think it's gonna go this way and this way. Although I could have it leaning off. That might look really cool. Having one built on the edge here leaning that way would be really cool. We could make it slightly extra leaning than usual. Because I need to terraform that edge as well. Because we've got the bridge that comes over here. I'm thinking of making a staircase that goes down this way so that we can get to here via the natural land. But I'm also going to make a little dock here as well so that it makes a bit more sense. Let's go around this way. Which one of you sells pink? One of you sells pink. I know it. Oh my god, they just sell pink glazed terracotta. That's really important to me. Red, orange. You also sell just straight pink glazed. You only have one because you take inputs. And you sell regular pink. That's actually legendary. No pink. Many pink, actually. I didn't realize that 2 of them sold pink glazed terracotta straight away. I thought I'd have to make regular, like, take regular pink terracotta, cook it to get glazed. Which I'm gonna do anyway to get more of it. But, like, I didn't think that I thought that that would be the only... I knew that I had a pink terracotta because that's how I got pink terracotta in the first place, is I traded with one to level him up. And I took the pink terracotta, so I knew one of them did. I just didn't know which one. Oh, these are all labeled as blast furnaces. That's gonna suck. I mean, I'm about to get a lot of... Also, ignore my really low level. That is simply because no Fahrenheit. Oh my gosh, they're all backed up. Okay, I've got lots of sticks that I've been using to cook with. Go. I'm not gonna smelt yet because I need to wait for all this to settle through. Let's yoink all of these out of the furnaces. Okay, cool. So they've all got enough sticks in them. 22 pink terracotta. It's not got enough things to smelt. Crap. I'm gonna half that. Hooray. Let's have it at least 32. Everything except this one furnace here. Why has it got sticks of its own? What happened? Cool, they all turned off. It's gonna have 2 more come through in a sec when that one's done smelting. Let's give him more sticks. I know he's still got a bit in there, but those are all his sticks. Hooray. Let's grab all of that junk. Cool. I've got a bunch more materials now. These are flight duration 2 rockets. Okay, that'll explain why I'm not going as far as I normally am. That makes a lot of sense. Let's run down here. Boing. Deposit the iron. Sorting system input. It's just iron. Have fun with that one. Cool. Right, let's grab the materials we need. We need dark oak, so I might have to go mine dark oak. Sir? How did you escape? He was saddled specifically for this kind of thing. Why no fireworks? On the contrary, I do have fireworks. Ow. Thank you. How did you escape? There physically is no way for you to escape. Did you all just press up against the side and manage to escape? Like, can you not do that? Thank you. Having a little horse stable underneath my house is so funny. Right, we need to grab the cherry leaves. God forbid they want to be free. I know. So annoying, right? And then I don't have... I've only got dark oak slabs. That's gonna be a problem. And 2 of those. Well, off to the really dwindling dark oak forest. I need to know the location of a better dark oak forest than this one, because this one may be at spawn. It's just really bad. It's tiny. For context, this thing is absolutely tiny. Plant more then, forehead. But it takes so long to get the right kind of saplings. That's not gonna be enough. Do I have torches in my hand? I do. Can I place them down? Thank you. See, it immediately turns into spruce forest. There's also a birch tree in here for some reason. My beautiful place. With my ever-growing collection of builds. I mean, it's fun to try and fly between the bamboo. Right, let's go build this shit. Alright. I need a lot of those. Cool. Nice. I'm gonna need to pull up a screenshot so I can put it on my second monitor of what we are building, because I took screenshots of it. There we go. And now what we can do with that is it leans out and back round. But it leans. Do we make it lean even more than it currently does? I reckon, say, we plant it like here. Like, that's clearly leaning. Like, do we try and make it really lean? How's this for an idea? Uh. Is that leaning a bit too much? Um, is this too much leaning? No, I think that works really well because that's even more than regular. Then that drops there and that comes up there. Hmm. How's that? Yeah, it's really curly, this. Meow. How's that for a stem? It sort of like starts here and it goes like all the way up and round like that. Does this work here? I think it does. And we've got a root going down that way. Cool. Let's grab that one. Wait a minute. There we go. We made an axe last time because of this. That's got like silk touch on it. How's the shape looking already? Shape is already looking good. We just need to lower it on one down this way a lot more. The wind outside, oh my gosh. We can use the bridge as an example. Okay, that's leaning down enough, I think. This needs to come down further. I think, actually, here, I think it needs to go up a bit. There we go. That needs to go up like that. Sort of flattens out. Let's pillar up using this. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. Okay, I just need to get to that side of it now. It needs to come this way a bit more than fully down, which I think is another problem I'm dealing with. That roughly looks the right kind of shape. Cool, great, thank you, game. Is that where I wanted it to be? No, there. I hate this game. So, and then we can mix in. That's good so far, thank you. Bits of this. The mix up between music. And then we can add that sort of thing like that. Searching all along. Let's have a look at this side. It needs to go down just a little bit more over there. Oh my gosh. Stop. That looks right. That looks right. Hey, thankfully that's really easy to mine. It's bothering me that the edge is like right here. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. Oh, wait, no, I just made that stick out. Nice. I'm gonna go sleep so I can actually see what I'm doing now. Cool. Peak Sona music. It is. It is, in fact. There we go. Right, okay. That looks really good. I think the little dangly bits of pink really add to the effect. Much better than this. Like, guys, compare the two. That versus that. Let me add trapdoor there. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. The little bits of the glass curves it. Wow, that's really nice. That looks really good. I'm happy with that. Okay, so that works out really nicely then. Cool. Okay. It used a lot of cherry leaves, but we're going to be breaking more cherry trees, which is nice. So we can kind of replace some hello froggies. Okay. I think that looks really good. I'm just a little worried about how thick that stem looks. I think it looks fine. I think it's just bothering me this here, I think, shouldn't be there. Could be like... Perfect. Absolutely perfect. 100% perfect. I'm not doing any more touches to it. Actually, no. I'm gonna keep making adjustments. There we go. Now it looks correct. It was bothering me, all these shapes, all the thickness of the branch. It only really gets thick at the bottom here. I realised I missed a trapdoor at the bottom. There we go. Final screenshot. That's it. Perfect. Really nice. I love it so much. I think it looks really good. Shall we continue with a second one? This one, mayhaps. Oh, whoops. Hooray! Bonk bonk. Let's put a stack in there. There we go. Where was it built? It was built here, right? I'm gonna put it there. And it's gonna lean this way and this way. Because its side profile is awful. Front profile being like that looks really nice. Let's put the wood here. Cool. Need to follow the path round. Gonna make it lean this way. Oh, I appear to be missing... some trapdoors. Nice. We just need to add the... Cool. Where's the nearest crafting table? I'm gonna make a crafting table. There. Hooray. Sleep. Do I have any more tea left? Not anymore. Yummy. Right. Just the point of this is to make it look like it is the base of the tree that looks really cool. Cool. 1, 2, 3. Make a little 9x9 square. Uh. Looking good. Thank you. Nope. Can this piece of bamboo, like, bugger off? I feel like that leans too far down, I think. It's missing the... this at the top here. Bonk. Uh... Maybe look at the shape of that. Ooh, that's it. I think that's good. I have food now. Okay. Have fun. I think that's pretty much the shape. Is that coming? Come down. Yeah. Have fun with your lurk. Thank you very much for popping in for a bit. Have fun eating tea. Hello, command. Stream elements seem to be a bit behind. Don't worry about it. Stream elements is a bit lazy today. There we go. Oh, damn it. Yes, I knew I could get up here. There we go. Gosh darn it. I know I can get up there. There we go. There we go. That's so pretty. Wow, look at that. That's crazy. Damn. Did I not put that up there? That's beautiful. Wow. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm really happy. I'm really a fan of these. Really proud of these, actually. I mean, you compare it with something like this. It just looks a lot more dynamic and expressive, I think. That versus that. Wow. You know what I mean? Like, wow. I'm really happy with that. So we've got now 2. That one. And that one. We just need to sort out some of these. I have no idea what I want to do with this backspace here. Like genuinely. I want to add some like not mangroves, but I want to add some sort of like spiky trees around these guys. Maybe like some spruce would be really cute. And then yes, maybe some more smaller trees. We can also dot some even smaller ones. Like I know we've got the oak, but I think even smaller trees would be really cute as well. See if we can try and find a smaller tree design. Hmm. Let's have a look at custom trees, like some ideas for even smaller trees. We could try... We could put a fallen tree. That's a really small tree. These are small trees. This is the kind of small that I think would work. Let's put that there. Shrink that down a bit so I can see you guys. This is again with oak leaves, I think, because we need to get a bit more green in here. Because pink's great, but it is a very green area. And so I want to continue using the green. There we go. Bonk. I think in the grass I'm also going to put fern, so I'm going to take that out of this chest. Because it doesn't make much sense being in there. We can also add some flowering azaleas, because I like the flowering azaleas. And some of the regular azalea. Oh, I think they just use azalea. Never mind, I'm going to put the oak back. We need oak fences, though. It's this one, right? Yes, it is. They also have chains with lanterns. That's nice. That's a nice touch. We could try some lanterns. I'm gonna go get some more moss. I want these to be really little trees, so like, you know. There we go. Really tiny, teeny trees. Like, not big fancy trees like that, like little tiny, like little still growing trees, if you will. Like, some trees don't necessarily have already grown. They also simply don't have any chains. That's a little strange. I'm gonna go get some iron. I like jumping down that. It's funny. Iron is this side. Bleh. One iron nugget. Oh, it's doing that thing again with the blue. I love it so much. Cool. I think oak fences is going to look really good. It's really just sort of a small span. We can build one here. One, two, three, four. There we go. Hmm. Let me get up onto... That's so cute. What? A little branch. How's that look? Hmm. It's supposed to be a bit smaller than this. But I feel like this is about right. That's better. Hmm. I think I only like one anyway, I'm not gonna lie. Hell yeah. Let's come from this angle. Cute. I like that. I like those. I'm gonna add a bunch of those in as well. Little bunches. Because you got the fancy trees, and then the little guys. Some trees don't necessarily have to be big and fancy. Two, three, four. There we go. Like this. Cute. And right in front of this as well. So you've got this little guy, and then you walk around the corner, you've got this big one here. I think that looks really good. I want to have more of these little ones. And then in some of the gaps, we put a bit more bamboo. Cool. Cool. Rest in peace, salmon. I love my fish pond. It's so cute. Let's make more oak trapdoors. Nope, let's not make more oak trapdoors. I don't need oak trapdoors. Let's make more oak fences. Cool. I reckon I want one here. 2, 3, 4. My god, is it Softy Robin? Maybe. Let's put the lantern down here. Nope. Nope. Cool. How are the trees going? Trees are going good. I'm building some little tiny ones now. Just have a bit of a break from doing all the big ones. I've practiced with some, like, fence ideas. And this is the kind of design that we're going for now. Because not every tree has to be big and fancy. Hi! Welcome in, welcome in. I need to go get more azalea for it, though. Let's get more azaleas. Cool. Let's put the bamboo away. How are you? I'm good. How are you? Oh my god, that actually made me jump. 2, 3, 4. Moss with a lantern there. Cool. Show me what animal was that? Piglin. That, in fact, was a piglin. There we go. Hoglin, piglin. That was the sound of an angry piglin. Zombified piglin. I love I've made all these chains and I'm just not using them. Cool. This is the design for this tree here. Thought this would be a really cute little tree on the end there. There we go. Isn't that cute? Alright. It's not growing, my jaw hurts. Oh. I have thankfully not been blessed with wisdom teeth yet. So, I'm holding out strong that I don't ever get them. But obviously, it could literally just be a random day. They're so painful. I know, I've been told they're super not great. Yeah, that makes you feel like the flowers are all in the same location. There we go, let's try that. That's cute, I like that. You walk past this little tree here. I love the look of these little ones. I'm really proud of these little ones. Can you two stop bothering each other? I get that you're like enemies or something. But do you mind? For context, they literally are enemies. Like, they capture them. My drawing is slaying, though. Hell yeah. Oh, he's trying to attack him! Oh my god, I get it now! I get why he's so, like, allergic to staying still. I've never actually seen him fire before, though. There we go. It's gonna be really difficult for me to move him. I have to grab that, grab the lead on him. This way, sir. Stop it. Chill, buddy. Chill the hell out. There you go. You can hurt no one while you're over here. Who is he firing at? I'm assuming he was firing at the pillager. Because the pillager would probably harm traveling merchants, I think. Or was he firing at zombie piglin? Secret third option. This guy. No, there's they're chilling there. They're together in there and they're pretty chill. We can build... Do I want to send the path this way to whatever's going to be behind? I think that's the way the path's going to go, I think. So I don't want to disturb this area with trees. Plus there's lava right there. But I could build a tree, like, here. Does this area need a tree? I think this area needs a little tree. Cool. Nice. I think I'm gonna build a tree here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That's a really sad looking tree. Let's go get more blocks for that. I love coming into range of my these guys. And just being able to run around. I might build like a little temple for the other one, like a little ruins, if you will, over the top of it. I've seen some cool designs, like a tree stump kind of thing. Could be really cool if it was in the center of a tree stump. I'm running out of oak fences again. Let's take that. I don't have many more sticks left. Okay. That'd be cool. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That'd be really awesome. Just send that down in the thing. First off though, bonk. Cool. Did the tree farm break? Kind of. It was more in the sense of all the signs have been wiped, and the signs had instructions on how to use the farm. So I need to find that thing again and relearn the instructions, because it was like certain trees require you to press this, and it had them written down so that I knew, so that every time I used it, I didn't like break it, you know what I mean? Let's take them all, there we go. Ah, yeah. And so obviously now none of those signs exist anymore, and so it's just not very useful. Right, he's chill over there. I could put him in there, but it feels wrong because there's enough horses in there as it is. I don't even know why I've got so many horses. I just simply do. Hello, shut up. Can you... Right, I'm gonna move you if you continue to, like, stretch yourself across the path. Brilliant. Yeah, I know. It's really useful, isn't it? Love it when the game bugs itself out. Such an enjoyable experience. Is that that? I'm gonna move this to here. Feels a bit weird having it pointed like that. Ha! He's throwing a tantrum, guys. There we go. Bonk. So my sibling is off to feed a cat. My family are cat sitting, if you will, by popping down every morning and evening to feed my aunt's cat. Because she's out of town. Don't know why I said it like that. There was no need, honestly. Right, that's gonna throw itself up as high as it can go. There really was just no need for saying it the way that I did. Cool, that can go like that. That can grow there. That can grow like that. And then I think I'll put one more over here. I reckon. There we go. Because sometimes they grow up much higher. And sometimes they don't. Sometimes they grow really, really high. And then other times they just simply grow really, really small. There we go. Twisting vines. So those ones are free to grow on their own. I have shrunk some of them down. I might need to put string on the top of them. I don't know whether it's still going to be a problem. But I think that's a really cute little tree there. Something needs to go here, so I think I'm going to have like an oak tree leaning off the edge like I did on the other one. I think that would look really good as well. Kind of like this one, but leaning. I think that would look good. We're going to replace these spruce trees with pointed spruce trees. This birch tree is the only one that's staying as is. This has been here since the beginning of the game. Since the beginning of my world, and so I preserved it on purpose. Cool. Bro's chilling. Do I have a chest for twisting vines? I do not. I would love to use weeping vines. Because they look so cool, you know what I mean? But I have no use for them, unfortunately. Like, genuinely. Is this enough of these trees? No, I'm gonna keep going with these trees, because I think it looks really good. Because they're so little, you know what I mean? It's just a small little tree. One, 2, 3, 4. Cool. There we go. I want to put that on that side, I think, because it was too much of the same color, I think, on the same side. There we go, look how cute that is. Cute. Next to the Ender Dragon. Cutie little tree. Cute, adorable. These stairs that go down. Have you seen these yet? I built these last stream. Where my new fishing hut is, right outside my house, you go down these little like stone stair pathway that curves in and back on itself, that followed the natural terrain. Like I tried to follow the natural terrain, like part of it came up here, and then it's sort of like, you know, as natural terrain goes, curved up, and then I followed the rest of it just up to connect to the path through. And then I put the fishing hut, ye old fish hut. Couldn't decide what I wanted to call it, so it's just ye old fish hut now. We've got some candles, smoker, some decorative pots. I like using buttons for little extra stone decorations as well as cutouts. And cobblestone, of course. And another barrel here. And they're also right by these guys, which I want to put a few more along the shore. I think they look really cute all along the shore. I'm going to build some on this side as well. Then there's some vines covering this part. And we've got a couple lily pads just off the sides. And a fucking dolphin. Dolphin. Fuck ass dolphin. That's what I was gonna say. But, and so yeah, we've got the fishing rod in here. We've got all this sorted out. Really happy with how it turned out. I've also got these here as sort of almost like anchorages. If that makes any sense. It's just sort of not to anchor it onto land, but to anchor it onto like just the sides. Just having a little side pole. Like say for example you did have a boat and you wanted to put the boat there. You know what I mean? Like it's an anchorage. And what I wanted to do, my character's eyes. Nice. If you wanted to, if you joined the Discord server, you could send a photo of it in the art channel. I am more than happy to encourage people posting artwork, as I myself am an artist. And so, but actually guys, do you want to see my most recent piece of art? I finished this today. I'm not gonna make it visible so you guys don't have to see it the moment I add it on. I'm gonna show this to you guys. That's huge. I'm so glad I decided not to. I forget how big I draw things. I forget that the page is massive. Are you ready? It's Stardew themed, because that's everything I ever draw. Ta-da! These are my boys. That's Harvey on the left. He is from Stardew Valley. And then on the right is Henry, who's my farmer. We played a perfection round, perfection Stardew Valley on stream with him. And we'll be starting another one. I am actually planning on doing that soon. I'm in such a focus on Minecraft right now that I think I'm just gonna let it play out. And when I start feeling burnt out, I'll move back to Stardew and then we'll regulate it again. It's just right now, it's like, oh my god, Minecraft! You know what I mean? So, but yeah, these are my boys. I'm obsessed with the way I drew Harvey's face. I'm really, really proud of the way I drew Harvey's face. He looks so... I wanted him to look... Henry gives slay, hell yeah. I wanted Harvey to look like he was... You know that kind of expression where a character's looking at another character who isn't looking at them, and all you can see in their face is like heart eyes, you know what I mean? Like, so clearly just in love with the other person, you know what I mean? Like that kind of expression where you're just sort of like... like enamoring the other person without them realizing that you're looking at them. It's that kind of expression. The look, if you will. I don't know what people describe it as, but I wanted Harvey to look like that because Henry, obviously, he's got his eyes closed. You know, he's doing this thing. He's messing around. And I just wanted to show that, like, the depth at which they love each other. You know what I mean? It just in this one silly little image. I thought it was really cute. He's got the cringe fell special mouth, as I like to call it. I stole that design, the mouth design, off of an artist called Clarice, who draws cringe fell comic, which is her own farmer character. That's why it's called cringe fell. Like, you know, she messes up all the time. You know, she's cringy. That's the kind of whole point of it. Is she can barely even talk to Harvey at the beginning of the comic. And she tends to do this face a lot. Actually, they both do. Yes, there is an art channel. It's called Art Studio. So you can post it there. I've been pinged. In the Art Studio niche, but yes. Funk. It's near the bottom. It's in a section called Media Den. You should have the role for it. I can't actually remember if it's roles or not. If it's a role that you need to get. No, it's not. Okay. Cool. Everyone can just access everything. Let's post that in there. Cool. Let me just close down Discord. Funk. NASA have discovered life on Mars by David Bowie. I am simply hilarious. I'm not, that's a joke. I'm actually like the saddest human being. Let's build another tree right here. We don't need to talk about the fact that it could probably bumper cars with this. Wait. I need to get rid of that. We're going to have the lantern there, which means that one goes there. And I'm going to put that there. To be fair, it probably could bumper cars with this. Posted. Ooh. I'll have a look-see in a second. Let me remove... Bonk. Wait, why have I done it that way around? No, I don't put that there. Really cute. Wait, can I remove this one? I can. That looks perfect. What you shooting at me for? What'd I do? Cute. Cool. I've probably got space for one more before I run out of the materials again. Oh, yo! That is good. Nice. You're good. I really like those characters. There we go. Pew pew. Alright, we could probably put one more of these trees somewhere. Where else looks like it needs a little tree? I just love how more alive it looks. With the little trees. You know what I mean? Do we put a little tree here? I feel like that would cover the... Like, you see this tree. I don't think we need anything here. I think maybe just, like, some bushes. We could put a little tree here, though. Bonk. Bonk. Adorable. Okay. Even on the background to get this pen off me. Oh. Good luck getting the pen off. First-hand experience of covering myself in pen by accident. It takes a while. Alright. Still broken? For me, it's not, actually. It works fine now, I think. Maybe on mobile it's broken. But on text it shouldn't be. Oh no, it is still broken. Somewhat. I don't understand how I'm ever going to be able to fix that. It's annoying. Maybe instead of saying Robin Socials and then put them all separately, what if I just put my link tree? I need to make a Softy Robin link tree because I've got a Mossy Calico link tree, which is my art stuff. I need a Softy Robin link tree as well. Cool, we've got a cute little tree and a big tree. They're both adorable. We need to get some sort of like older ones here next to the sniffer. The sniffer enclosure. Have you guys got anything yet? You have a torch flower. Right, I love can we talk about how much I love pitcher plants real quick? Like, look how beautiful that is. It's a perfect grade, like purpley bluey gradient. I'm actually obsessed with it. Like, look at that. It really is a beautiful flower. Torch flowers are great and everything too. Like, I understand that they're great too. Kind of prehistoric-y looking. But I think they're nowhere near as pretty as pitcher pods are. And so I require these guys to just keep giving me pitcher pods because they're really, really pretty. Like, pitcher pods might be one of my favorite 2-block tall flowers. Like, oh my gosh, they're amazing. They're just all the right colors. Okay, so we've done these now. Let's send the remaining moss through there. It's not much moss. I've got a lot of moss, so it's fine to go through there. I'm not going to do that with the azaleas, though. Because I don't have that many azalea leaves. Let's throw those in there. And that in there. And then I'm going to take the iron down. We need a name for that llama. He's been there for a while now. I can't remember why I saved him. But we need a name for the llama. If anyone can think of a name for the llama, that'd be brilliant. Dave. Carl. I'm not calling him Carl. I know the joke, but I'm not calling him Carl. Let's get some stone. Let's get some... andesite. I'm not gonna sell granite. Andesite and diorite. I think I could sell diorite. No, I think I can sell andesite. I definitely know I can sell diorite. Ooh. Went a bit too far there. Let's heal this guy up. You can. 38 emeralds. What am I looking for? Name tags. So it's gonna be these guys at the front here. Like you. You do name tags. I know, I don't need to spend my emeralds on random extra things. Let's grab that. Because I know that that was... I know that was from a wandering trader. It's kind of obvious what I've bought from a wandering trader. Oh, dead bubble coral. Cool, that's good. Meow. You want to call him Carl? Is that the final answer? Oh, I can no longer fling round here because of the tree in the way. So I'm gonna have to keep going round a bit further. I need like a landing pad. I need just a landing pad of sponges so I don't keep like shooting myself into the walls. It's never gonna happen because it's not happening. I will just continue to shoot myself into the walls. But final answer? Okay. We'll call him Carl then. Carl with a K or Carl with a C? Which version? I need to connect those up to downstairs. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take some hoppers. Connect up the downstairs. Just take it down in there. Because it's bothering me that I can't dump things from I have to go down all the time. Call with a C. Alright. Should I connect it up? Do we connect it up, actually? If I don't, then I do have to come down here all the time. You better not have stolen something important and not... You better have not broken anything with that. Thank you. Cool. If I connect it up, then it means that I'm not going to be going down there to drop things off into that item sorter, so I'm not going to connect them up. Not until it really bothers me. Because currently it's only slightly bothering me because I used to do it, and I don't anymore. But eventually I'm gonna lose the habit. Now, what colour should Carl be? Should we... I'm gonna test out purple, yellow, red. I should have called him pizza. Let's test out these colours. I don't know what's what, though. Need to befriend you first. Before I can put colours on you. Huh, finally. Green is creeper. Red is red, yellow, stripy. Black is black and purple. Yellow is yellow and white. And purple is Enderman. Okay, so not purple or green because those are mobs and I don't like those. Which one? Or a secret fourth option. What other carpets do I have? I've got grey and brown and white. We could try grey, brown, white. Prefer the red. Alright, let me have a look at these other three. He gets little socks. He's little patchwork. That's cute. He's the Italian flag with the white one on. And he's like browns and stuff with this one on. So you like the red one. I'm not gonna lie, it's a toss-up between red, which is... Most of the patterns are identical to what he's currently got. Or this checkered one. Very Christmassy, the white. It is, yeah. I'm not gonna do white, I'm not gonna do black. I don't think I'm gonna do yellow. Still like red? Look at his little sockies. The socks are cute. The socks are really cute. Like, it's a toss-up between light grey and red at the moment, I think. What other colours have I not done? I've done green and purple. I've not checked blue, actually. Blue, light blue, cyan, light green, or orange are colours I know that I haven't tried out yet. Oh, blue's cute because he's got that. Light blue's cute. Orange is pretty decent. Oh, teal's cute. He's got like a little extra little thing around his neck. And he gains little pastel colours for the green. Okay. I think maybe not light grey. So we're torn between the red, because it's red and yellow. I think not the dark blue. Oh my gosh. Light blue's pretty decent, but I think maybe not. Orange. It's kind of nice, but... Little pastel. Pastel's really cute. I like the lime. And I quite like the teal as well, because the teal's got greens on it. I think we're tossed up between cyan, lime, and red now. Let's put the rest of that away. Let's also grab a chest so that he can have a little... Oh, we haven't got one. Let's make a chest. That way he can be a cute little... Yes! Look at him and his little pack. And now he can hold 6 items. I remember when the rainbow someone in Hermitcraft used a rainbow array of llamas to sell rainbow wool. It was really cute. They just had their stocks lined up like this, and they were all in a trail, and they were all following the same one around. A whole 6 items. But it was really cute the way they did it. They had 1 llama for every colour, and they had them lined up. Because one llama, when you make one llama walk, they all follow each other. And so sometimes they just sort of paraded them around. It was really cute. Okay, so which colour? This one. Can we stop getting on top? The pastel with the green. Or the red. Because I don't want to leave him as he is, because he's currently just a trader llama. That kind of looks boring. Which one? I'm taking the silence as none of them. Maybe I make the decision then. I quite like the cyan. It's probably my favourite. But you guys liked the red. But the lime's got a cute little pastel-y pattern on him. Honestly, I'd rather you guys make the decision than me. So, I'm gonna leave that up to you. Huh? But I said which one. I've asked. Which... Oh, it doesn't matter. Cyan's nice. Let's figure out what else we're gonna do. I mean, we've been live for 3.5 hours. Red or socks? Okay. Should we just do him red? I mean, I like... cyan's my favourite, but you guys said red, so I'm just... We just leave him red. I feel like the red is very, very similar to what he's currently wearing. And the cyan adds a little bit of a stripy pattern. We'll get a second one and we'll make red. How about that? My decision for once. And then you guys can make the decision for the next llama. How about that? I'm gonna turn the light off for a bit. Let's sleep first. Yeah? Yeah, cool. I mean, I do have another llama. He's pink at the moment, though. Should we go make him red instead? Another unnamed llama. He's over here in, the pink greenhouse. And I put pink on him purely because he's in a pink greenhouse. But I can take the pink off. Oh my god, he was never pink, actually. He was just a random llama. There we go, guys. There we go. The red llama's in here. Right, can you... get back that way? No. Stop it. We've got the pink sheep. Pink cow. Merry and Pippin. Strawberry cow had a name, and I think pink sheep did too. Did he try to leave? Yes, he did try to leave. But it's all red and pink themed in here, along with 1, 2, 3, 4 alleys. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What? Isn't there a 5th? There were 6 in there. Don't tell me there's another bloody hole. No, there isn't. Maybe I'm going mad. And we've got this one over here. It's 5. Maybe it was only 5. I distinctly remember 6, but maybe I'm going mad. Anyway, 3.5 hours. Shall we keep going for a little bit longer? I mean, it is 7:30. I think maybe we end soon. We made a start with the whole custom tree thing. I'm really happy with how these two turned out today, along with all the little ones. I think it's looking real nice now. I still feel like something big should be here. Like, we've got something big there, big here, building there, a small building there. I feel like there should be something either here, that we get rid of the picnic table, something here, or another big tall thing over there. I just don't know what. We could build like a little maybe mushroom house here at some point. I mean, I like the picnic table, the picnic here, but like, again, it's so low down to the ground. Although I guess down here makes sense. I think over here we need to definitely do something big, because we're going to have, I think, like a tree stump here or something. But we need something big to go here, because this giant empty space has been bothering me for ages. Like, it's so empty. Like, void of everything. That it's really bothering me. Like, look at the top-down perspective of things. Look how huge that gap is. It's like this giant field here. Oh, we got some honeycomb. Like, it's just gonna bother me. It really is. I need to do something there. Anyway, I think we're probably gonna end now. Been live for long enough. Thank you so much to everyone who popped in. You guys are all absolutely amazing. I really appreciate every single one of you. Let's close down the game. No. Back. Ah! I was about to end. 9. I've been live for 3.5 hours. There we go. I'm also getting a bit cold, so I might put a jumper back on. Rip. Unlucky timing. Yeah. Should we find someone new, or... What's this person doing? Gonna hop onto this person's channel. They've started streaming recently-ish. Oh, that's so cute. Let's raid this person. Cozy Squirrel. She has started streaming on the January, March, April, May. She started streaming June this year. She's already on 400 or so followers, which is absolutely impressive. That's more than me. Not to be jealous or anything, but I'm jealous. We are going to be raiding her. Let's spam some emotes to say goodbye, guys. There we go. Thank you so much to everyone who has popped in. There's some fills emotes. Oh my god, we can get the hardcore hearts. Where's my hardcore heart emote? There it is. Let's go. Anyway, you guys have great fun. Here is the Discord link, the VODs channel, my merch, which is available, pins. I make pin merch, and I also make some artwork that is also going to be available soon. There's my other links, and there's my Instagram. Thank you so much for everyone popping in. I appreciate all of you. I will see you guys again tomorrow. Bye!